Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, the world away. We now got issue 133 of the extended editions of Eagle Moss's Build the Delorean. Now in this issue we get to do the first track, and look at that. Guess what? It's metal. Absolute metal, can you hear that? Also, it's very heavy. This is 100 grams. I've weighed it before I started this video. So you can imagine how heavy all of these train tracks, even with the plastic sleepers, are going to be when they're all assembled. A couple of things for that. Let me just show you what we got in the magazine. Said we've got the track, and we've got some attachments so we can put it to the tie that we had in the last issue. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. Oh look, we've got an advertisement there for Marvel Movie Collection figurines. Quite a simple issue this one's going to be. All we've got to do is just put the metal track over the tie, then clamp it down with these little attachments there, and that's it. That's all we've got to do. Waiting for another track there, so it's going to be a bit unstable for now. In the next issue, we move away from the track because we're going to be doing a lot of work on the hood box again with capacitors and springs and all sorts of weird and wonderful tomfoolery that we can put in there. Some people have asked, can I make the sleepers out of wood? Well, I suppose you could if you wanted to. So what I've done is I've done a A4 picture here. Now you probably can't see this very well, but the sleeper or the tie is exactly the same width as an A4 bit of paper. So if you want to know the actual dimensions for this, you've basically got this side here is 4 centimeters. The side coming out is 2 centimeters. This width here is 1.5. The middle bit is 18.5, and then you can mirror that on the other side. I think the only measurement I haven't done is the actual width of the sleeper, which as you can see is 3.5 centimeters. I don't think you're going to need, if you are making out of wood, you're not going to need to know the whole dimensions because you'll be sticking that in yourself when you put the tracks on. So if you wanted to make yourself the tie out of wood, there you go. That's the measurements for you. So I'll put that to one side and let's get cracking on this new build. So quite simply, all we're doing, as you can see, this is what the actual row looks like. And it's just going to balance finally over the top there. I'm not quite sure what these holes are for because this is just going to balance on top like that. It's not like it's being wedged in or anything like that. And then we've got these brackets which are going to go either side to keep this in place. So we'll have one in there and then we'd have one in the other side just like that. So they've gave us EP screws and they screw in through the top here. So I've put one in. If I get this tightened up, it means I won't have to hold these braces any longer. So I've got one on one side. Still wants to come up. I'll get one on the other. Oh, it's fiddly. But yeah, I'm a bit confused what the holes are on this side here. That doesn't really make any sense. I'm sure I'll find out soon. Put this one in. I'm making it nice and tight now. And then what we want is this edge of the row here to be lining up exactly with that edge there. So get the last of the screws in. And one more. See what I mean about a nice quick issue? It is nice that this issue's got metal, I have to say. I was getting a little bit disheartened that the build was going to be all plastic. So I can't get that any tighter. As you can see, this row is free to move in and out, so it might have been better to actually just put them in first and then slide that in. Just like that. But yeah, you're not going to get them in anymore. But that's all we have to do in that issue. We have got 2 spare over here, and that's obviously going to be for the next one when we get that. God knows when that's going to be. As I said, we're going to be working on the hood box next time, and that will be issue 134, which should be here next week. So hopefully that'll probably be the last video that I'm doing before I go on vacation the week afterwards. But I'll try and get myself ahead so there is some sort of content coming when I'm on holiday from the 29th of July onwards. Anyway, if you like that video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to click that little subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I have a new video up. Other than that, take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Take care.